My honor to introduce student Dr. Andrew Hahn. Student Dr. Andrew Hahn was born and raised in Northern Virginia, attended University of Virginia and graduated with a BS in Biomedical Engineering, a Master's in Exercise Physiology. While completing his graduate degree, worked with physical and occupational therapists as rehab tech at the UVA hospital. The combination of his patient care experience as a rehab tech and engineering undergrad program has developed his passion for problem solving and innovation in the medical field. Obviously, he hopes to use that in the field of radiology. He's currently at OMS2, serving as the SGA President of LU College of Osteopathic Medicine. My honor now to pass it over to Andrew.
All right, cool. Thank you, Kyle. Is this working? All right. Hey, everyone. I don't have any slides today, so you guys can just watch me talk, but super excited to be with you all this weekend, just to share this power talk with you all. I titled it Proofing Patients, which will make a bit more sense later. But essentially, I just wanted to share an inspiration and story involving my dad. So it's kind of similar to Eduardo, that really gave me the final push towards pursuing medicine, and even it's been serving as a general life lesson as well. So for some context, I think like many others, when thinking about careers in undergrad, I really thought medicine would be a good fit, in terms of patient care, my personality, but man, the time commitment, right, of like 7 to 10 plus years of school, residency, or even fellowship, that really made me hesitate towards committing towards it. And so I couldn't help but also feel so impatient, hesitant about the idea of getting my life started so late compared to my other friends who were planning to get jobs straight out of college. And so one summer, I got that final push when it came with my dad and his passion. So just some context, my dad graduated from Virginia Tech, unfortunately, because I went to UVA, a big rivalry. But he graduated with an electrical engineering degree. He went to work out for the US Patent Office for 18 years. And then in the middle of my time in high school, my dad, at the very tender age of 46 years old, decided to quit his job, which turns out he really hated, and pursue his passion for opening a business. And he always loved food, so it turned out he ended up buying and running a bakery. So I think Bree might enjoy this. But I thought he was crazy, at the age of 46, like, what are you doing? Shouldn't you be getting ready to retire, right? But it wasn't until college, when I got that experience during a summer, he asked me to come, help him open the bakery and work for a bit. And, I agreed to, because I wanted to give him, a break, because I knew he was working pretty hard, working early, to make it succeed. But, it turns out I was totally naive about, the work he was actually putting in. And it turns out he's getting up 4 a.m. every single morning. You have to get there early enough to open the store, get it ready, and big part of getting the pastries, the danishes, the croissants all ready and baked. So you can imagine my excitement as a college student waking up at 4 a.m. every single day of the summer to go into the store and bake these pastries. And that might sound exciting, but it was honestly soul crushing, right? The worst part was, and maybe some of you bakers know, for a lot of pastries, especially croissants, you have to let them proof, which is, you're putting in this like proofing machine that puts in humidity and warmth, and it helps the pastry grow. But with like croissants, man, it took forever to proof. If you did them for too short, they wouldn't get too big. And then the customers would complain. If you tried raising the temperature up to proof them faster, it would just create inconsistencies in the texture. So man, it really tested my patience, my willpower to stay awake. But in the end, that experience was just so humbling. Just really experiencing that like daily grind and having to be patient. It really gave me that perspective into what it really takes to achieve your goals, regardless of whether it's med school or not. And it really made me realize that even if I run away from med school, it doesn't matter. If I want to achieve any goal in life, I'm going to have to put in the patience, diligence to get there, day by day, like step by step. And that in turn gave me that final push to commit to medicine. Even during this past year of med school, especially with COVID, I was really dealing with burnout. And so I was really questioning that day-to-day grind. But I actually ended up working at the bakery again this summer. So I just crushed my soul again and just humbled me and gave me that reminder. So I just wanted to encourage you all that, if you ever do feel burnout, whether it's in school, residency, or beyond, and you're questioning that day-to-day grind, just remember that, each step is so critical and important to your own growth and moving you towards that goal in the end. And it'll all be worth it. Because, for my dad now, it's been 9 years of waking up every single day, going through that same grind. And now he's been able to open, 3 other bakeries. So it's really been paying off. And it really will work out for whatever goal you're trying to achieve. But yeah, guys, if that's not enough to convince you, come over to Virginia and I'll take you with me to open the bakery, and I promise it'll sink in. Thanks, everyone.
I absolutely